Hello YouTube, I hope you can hear me over the thunder. This is Planet Base, and I've built a base on a planet. This is the hardest planet available. It's hard because you don't get much energy from the sun or the wind, and also there are lightning storms which require you to build lightning rods, but that's a double-edged sword because you get lots of power from the lightning rods when the lightning hits them, which is not reliable. Even though I've got plenty of power producing things to keep me afloat, I still run out of power occasionally because occasionally there's no wind and there's no lightning for quite a long time. And so it also helps to build loads and loads of power storage. This is pretty much the finished article of the base because I haven't got much room left to expand in. There's a little bit of space over here. A little bit in here. I'll probably build another food farm dome there for plants, and there's a little bit of space over here as well, but at the moment I'm not building anything. What I'm doing is letting my guys harvest ore, turn it into metal, and then turn the metal into semiconductors, and the semiconductors can be used for robotics and also to make guns. And guns are important because if you want colonists, then when the colony ship arrives, there's a chance that it will be full of armed dudes intent on killing all your guys. So you need to have armed guards to prevent that from happening, and to actually get more colonists coming in than you lose from the incursions that occasionally happen. But I am actually ready for some more colonists now because I've got loads of food in and I've got 7 armed guards. This is a trade ship. This trader is trading at 40% commission, which is quite good. If I had anything I wanted to sell, well, I suppose I should sell some of these, but I've got all the things I need to buy from the trader. Basically, there are blueprints for the extra large modules, some of them. There are a few versions, a few modules that have an extra large version, and you need to buy the blueprints off the trader. Also, you need to buy the blueprints for the robots that you can build. There are 3 robots: carrier robots, driller robots, and constructor bots. They all do pretty much what they say on the tin. The driller robots are needed for the mines. They help because when your dudes go down the mines, there's a chance they can come out injured, and obviously that puts a strain on your medical supplies, which I'm producing quite a lot of. I've got 30 in stock. It may look like things are going pretty swimmingly at the moment, but believe me, it took a fair few retries to actually get a base up and running, because if you build the wrong things in the wrong order, in the wrong places, any of those options, you cause mass suffocations and starvations in the early game, and usually that's due to you running out of power, because the power generation things require a constant feed of spares. You need to constantly produce spares to repair your power structures, and to produce spares you need a factory, and to supply the factory with raw materials you need a production facility, and you also need oxygen and a place for your dudes to eat, the canteen, and then you need to actually produce the food as well. And then you guys coming back injured from the mines, they're going to need treatment at the medical facility. And to supply the medical facility, you've got to have a lab to make the medical supplies. And you do not get given enough resources to build all of this at the start. You do not. You've got to build very, very carefully. Literally, the first thing you put down is a solar panel and a mine. And you need a water extractor to run the O2 generator. You need an O2 generator and an airlock. Those are the first 2 internal buildings you build. Then you need the canteen and the processing plant, and a large biodome to actually feed your dudes. And you get just about enough resources to build those items, and then you can get in the mine, get stuff in the processing plant, and use that metal to build more buildings that you desperately need. See what this trader's trading at. 40%, interesting. I shall have these robots. Saves me building them myself. Oh, that is rather expensive though. Carrier bot. Oh, get rid of the constructor bot. Just get the driller bot and the carrier bot. Sell lots of medical supplies. Medical supplies very good for trading. They got high value. If you'll notice, that doesn't happen automatically. All my dudes and the robots run to get the medical supplies from the the sick bay and take it to the trade ship. Now I am actually producing semiconductors. I know I am because they finished the bot auto repairs here. So they should also start working on bots as well. Surplus of semiconductors. This is all rather boring for you, I realise. So what we're going to do is when this trade ship leaves, we're going to get some more colonists in. Hopefully we'd actually kick off a fight. I've got it on fast forward time at the moment. As soon as that ship appears coming out of the sky, I'm going to put it on normal speed so that I can see if they are invaders, and if they are, go to red alert. Shields up. There aren't any shields. No, just saying that because I've been watching a lot of Star Trek TNG recently. Any minute now, we'll get a colonist ship full of Badus. It's only a little one, so not many of them. Ah, get out of the way. Ah, no, they're colonists, not Badus. Next ship, maybe a fight. I've got to watch how many colonists I get because I'm... Oh, hello. Small group of wounded soldiers. Yeah, it would help them. Medical emergency! Come on, heal these soldiers. See a lightning strike on one of my positions. Lightning rods. Oh, there was one. Almost got a good look at it. Oh, come on. 125 quid for them soldiers. Clean them up. Okay, okay. He's coming in. No, another whole load of colonists. Excellent. That's good news, but I would like to have a fight on this video for you. This last line storage is starting to fill up now. More colonists. Being very kind to me, but it's not very convenient. At the moment. I've got 6 robots at the moment, and I've got it set to have a total of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So when that number reaches 11, I'll stop producing robots, unless some of them break, which does happen. Even though I've got auto repair facilities, they can break all of a sudden, just die, and also they can get trapped outside. This looks promising. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Red alert! Typical. No one on the desk. Let's hope some of the guards are nearby. They'll kick off any second. When they get detected by someone. Yeah, there we go. You beat him down. Oh, we lost one. Barry Villanueva. Oh, here are the guards. Oh no. 4 colonists dead. Six dead. 7 dead colonists. I've got to work on my security arrangement. I think the problem I had was that I hadn't had red alert on for a while before they turned up. I think that's really helps if you preempt what's going on. But the problem with having it on red alert all the time is that people don't go outside, so none of your stuff gets repaired. Anyway, I'll briefly show you what the building is like, because I need to expand down here, and what I need is, no, wrong one, an O2 generator. And then you connect them, and another farm dome. That's a blow. There we go. I'll put it on fast forward time. You'll see a stream of dudes coming out with the bioplastic, because I've got 55 of it in store, and some of the metal as well. Now you can prioritise like that. You can also prioritise certain buildings you already have, not the bar. You can't prioritise the bar, make everyone party. But the processing plants you can send everyone to work there, and the mines and the labs and stuff like that. There are lots of subtle little ways you can manipulate the behaviour of your colons, but they are spectacularly dumb, and if you have lots of buildings planned, they will build the closest one unless you prioritized one. And if you prioritize multiple, they'll build the closest one. Not closest to the base, but closest to their exit point from the base. So they spend the least amount of time outside. That's what I've noticed about them. There we go. I hope those aren't visitors. I'll just turn off colony ships now, so I don't get any more unwanted attention. How much does this need? That's waiting on 5 mil. I'm gonna leave it there because it's gonna take a long time, even on full speed, for me to produce another 4 of those metal. Wow, not too bad. Once you've got an established facility, then it's not too bad, the waiting, but when it's early game, the waiting can be really bad, especially on this difficult level. But it's been a rewarding ride, and I've got another base on another level that's a lot bigger. One of the difficulty factors on this planet is the methane lakes that take up this space, that you don't have much space. In actual fact, I had to restart this level several times to get a randomly generated area that was anywhere like this size for me to build on. Sometimes it was just, well, you can build in this small, tiny little box, and it would be impossible. So I managed to get a save game that had quite a big area to build on. Nothing compared to the earlier planets, obviously. I mean, if you imagine without all this greyed out area from the methane lakes, I'd have a lot more space to work with. Thanks, YouTube.